Alright guys, so for the first problem, write a decimal number sentence to identify the total value of the place value dis. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to count our first group, which is tens, okay? We have 2 tens dis, and that is equal to 10, 20, okay? Now, it's important to note that with whole numbers like this one, the decimal goes at the end, okay? Now we're going to move on. We have tenths disc, okay? And we have 5/10. When we add that all together, take a look over here. These are my tenths disc, and there's 5 of them. When we add it all together, it equals 0.5. Okay? Then we're going to move on to our hundredths disc. Okay? We have 3 hundredths, so when I add 3 hundredths together, that is equal to 0.3. Okay? Then what we need to do is we need to add all of these together, lining them up by the decimal. So first I'm going to do 20 and then my decimal. Then I'm going to do 0.5. Then I'm going to do 0.03. And we're going to add it all together. 3 plus nothing is 3. 5 plus 0 is 5. We're going to move the decimal down. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So our answer is 20.53. Okay? And then for our next problem, we're just going off the place value chart. This is the place value chart, okay? So it's asking for the digit in the hundreds place. I'm going to look for hundreds, and I'm going to write this number down, okay? All right? And then it asks for the value of 4 hundredths. If I add that together, 100, 200, 300. If I add 4 hundredths together, it equals 400. Okay? Then I'm going to move on. The next problem is asking for the digit in the tens place. I'm going to go to the tens, and I see it's a 1. So I'm going to write 1. Okay? And the value of 110 is, so if I just have 110, then the value is 10. Okay? Then I'm going to move on. It's asking for the digit in the tenths place. I'm going to look at the tenths, and I see it's an 8. So I have 8/10. Remember, 0.1 stands for a tenth. Okay, so I'm going to add 8 of these. Okay. If I add all these ones, they equal to 8. I'm going to move the decimal down and all these zeros. So the value of 8/10 is 0.8. Okay? And lastly, we're going to do hundredths place. If I look at my hundredths, I see the digit is 3. So I'm going to place the 3 here. And remember, hundredths are 0.01, and I'm going to add 3 of those. Okay, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 0, move the decimal down, and that is 0. So the value of 3 hundredths is 0.03. And that is it for your homework today.